Hello everyone, this is Fenris Lycon here to continue our Cultist Simulator run. We still, of course, have despair and fascination to worry about, but that will come. We should keep promoting our people. We almost have one of our expeditions finished, and we'll eventually open the spider door. We just need a willing assistant, or unwilling. We're also very close to losing our job, but they've kind of done what they needed to, given us plenty of money. Just books, but we're definitely willing to take them. Let's do one more. So we'll throw our pond in to kind of take any injury. This one, I think, is worms. So it's a really kind of scary location because there's a really, really dangerous curse here. I think it's either Grail or Heart. I know we're going to need Edge. Oops. So let's kind of get this set up. I'm going to put someone of Edge in for... I need to start it. Pond, Edge. So I think they have to fight too at the circus. And the curse is a curse of worms. And these things are scary even to the Hours, the kind of gods of this mythos. So it's one of the worst curse. Okay, so we've been disgraced. We've gotten quit from our job, but that's okay. We don't really mind. We have other things we kind of want to do with our work. One of the things is I kind of want to try and get up my passion, additional passion. Yeah, so we have to fight these people, and then we have to do this curse. So we need moth or lantern. Okay, so I was wrong. We don't have very good people of moth. We only have one, and they're not fully trained. So let's start putting in people of moth. In fact, this whole thing could be done with moth because you could deceive the people with moth and then continue. And then for the curse. The other thing is we can start working on our dedication. We have to actually use our work verb for it. We'll throw you in. We'll have a very good deception. But worst case scenario, we'll end up, the pond will get destroyed, but we can always kind of fail in the curse. There's ways to kind of succeed in the curse too. It will come and be kind of one of these things and pull out people. Alright, let's actually do a summoning now. We have another one we could do. Now that our lore is higher, we could use this one too. It uses up the kind of temporary aspects. This one, now that we have instruments, it uses an instrument, and it uses a lore. Now we have kind of good ones of each. We can start summoning kind of stronger things. In fact, our lore and instruments, in some things, we don't have them for everything, are stronger than what we have for our people. Like we have 5, well, here's stronger, but knock, you only ever need 2. We got into happiness. Any believers here? Doesn't look like it. So we can start talking. We can start hunting for more people too. They're continuing. We'll throw $1 their way. It's nice that we've kind of got our bank account up quite a bit. And we'll keep going. Oh yeah, I wanted to use the talk to capture people. I think it looks like all of our edge people are being used. So we now... The ritual too, you can use... Should be fine. A rebellious spirit. I always think it's worth sending home. you end up summoning so many that it's not a big deal. We're okay here. But actually with forge elements, we could do the same thing. But if we put... actually, I think we just have to work it. Yes. So we're going to try and advance our desire. So we need things we know. Oh, we need the door. We're studying that. And we need power. Okay. So we should be fine on that. Once the door is available, we'll use that and we'll actually start advancing. I guess we can do a ritual then. Then we should be able to do smoke and use... We can actually resummon the dude. We're trying. And what's kind of funny is some of them require... Oh, fascination, not good. So we want to use that door. Is we can then like sacrifice the thing we summon to try and summon something stronger. You could also use it to just kind of summon something of the same thing. Actually, we want to try and advance this. Ah, we've gotten the treasure. We successfully banished the curse, so we don't have to deal with it. We did have like the max, so there was only a 10% chance. Rivalry. We found someone new, and we now have successfully done the circus. Oh wait. Oh, okay, so we can't find anyone. There should still be more people. I thought there was like 2 of them, right? We've also, they're trying to hunt. If they kill this guy, I actually don't really mind. Another rebellious spirit. You always want to make sure you're paying attention to that to actually put things in. Alright, let's deal with you. Just sort these very quickly. Ooh, we have a really strong item of Grail. One of the most powerful. Some good books, particularly of Winter. We have 2 of Winter. I think this is a really strong book too. So we might as well try and sell the things we don't need for now. And we can actually progress our desire. Can we? No. Not when we're trying to advance it. All of our lore and the rise in heat isn't high enough. So we'll keep going through our doors. The lower door so we can keep the side door open. And let's actually have... I only have 1 person with edge. Let's see if they can't actually abduct someone so we can open the spider door. We don't need Sanskrit. We already know it. Yep, he's trying to kill. We'll see if he succeeds. We might need multiple. This is again quite higher. We need to use our health. This should give us restlessness. So if you paint that, we should get rid of our despair, which will help against our fascination. Is there any place else we want to do? That will give us depression. We might as well search for a new location, even though a rival might steal it from us. We definitely need to paint. For painting, we can't actually go through the use the stag door to initiate our ritual. And as we saw, the stag door is the apprentice door. It's the door we need to start progressing. But we wanted to make sure we're kind of all set up. use a little notoriety. Get a restlessness, turn into contentment. He failed and got us more notoriety. That jerk. Oh, I've been injured. I've injured myself trying to advance the forge. Oh, and we've caught someone. Well, that person's gonna have to help us. We have a victim. Of course, they'll expire in our jail. And we can also use them for our rituals if we so desired. A new location. And we'll move that over. These are pretty tough. Let's actually see if we can't get a summons, but let's go through the spider's door. And we can now enter. Of course, requires blood for it to drink. And we're very, very infamous, but we don't have any evidence against us. We've dreamed. Now we can actually... Nope, that is also not strong enough. Well, once this finishes, there we go. We're injured, but that's okay. We can do now actually use our very strong forge lore to open the key. We're doing the right Forge of Days. And we should also keep reading books, translating. Do we have anything we need to kind of... Might as well just look, I guess. Our happiness from painting. Turn that restlessness into contentment. Yeah, there were more people. That's what I thought. Mistaken identity. This can give us more aspects. Specifically, the nice aspect you can get from the city is a aspect of knock, because you only need a very minor thing of knock to begin a ritual of summoning. Nice. This is our first time. Now, as a person trying to do Forge of Power, we're almost always going to want to go here. There's two things we want. There's a very strong aspect of Forge, and there's like mineral salts, or we can just get very, very strong aspects or of the world. And we once they get like strong enough too. Oh, that was from the spider door. So we've kind of traded a life for forbidden knowledge for a very secret location, and we can let's go search for it. Now, as our power kind of advances, we need to kind of advance this, and we should be able to do use it with rituals. No, what do I have to do? Forge, heat. Do I keep working it? A great work. Oh, okay. So what I think what happens is, you know, this you may have noticed, I should say. Oh no, we do still have mistaken identity. Oh well. Do we have anything to speak? I also need to make sure I add this to. Let's get a vitality. Sorry, I lost. So, there have been moments where it's pulled in our desire, and that's to help advance it. So we'll need certain things to advance it. I forget what we need for Forge. We definitely need a certain a point of knowledge, and it will help us advance. If we can't succeed for it, it will have us degrade at a certain point. So like, we might get stuck. Now we also have a really good place to kind of advance to. That was kind of a lame book. Sure. We need to heal ourselves. We've finally gone through the spider door, though. These books you need to read. Generally, the more exotic the language, the better you can get from it. Here's the book. Lantern. So this one we don't have high enough forge for, I believe. We can try summoning this thing that we've like failed every single time. And let's get a few more locations prepped. Worst case scenario, our rival steals one of the ones we don't care about. But of course they'll probably steal the one we do care about. This one. I think we need forge for that one too, to get the desert, or we need winter. In fact, we don't have particularly amazing winter to try and upgrade our people. Of course, we're sick. We have our two worst things to have at the same time, but as long as we don't get another depression, we should be fine. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, let's get our book read, get our illness tended to. We finally succeeded on summoning, and we'll use our speech. We don't have a kind of use for it right now. Let's see, can you kill this guy? No. I don't think he can, yeah. But you can kind of use one of these just to continually keep one of the people from ticking down. So it's kind of a good use for it. We don't have anything to fear from him. We might as well keep looking for new locations. And with it would be nice to summon one more thing, but I think with only one we could be fine and just start it. I think we've already gotten that book, or we already had that ritual. Translate. We'll hold you out so we can actually make our way through. And now part of it, we're just waiting to actually have our desire advance. That's just going to be random. Now that we want it, that was also something that was giving us restlessness. So now that we can kind of advance through it. Okay, let's throw a pond in to take 8 injury so we can keep our summons for a little bit longer. We can go through the snow keeps. I should actually be doing these commissions. They're much stronger than just working if I'm not planning to get my health up. Definitely take that source of knock. It lasts quite a long time. Okay. So they have to go through the high pass, so they have to forge for it. They'll need edge or winter. And these are also worms, which we need moth or lantern for. We don't have a very particularly good edge. We might as well throw that one in, because we can then count it towards winter. Oh, winter's not particularly good. Oh, winter's here. We might as well throw winter people in. And then for the curse, we need moth. So we need to send quite a lot of people onto this expedition. We could also potentially summon something quite good. So let's get that going. I don't think it matters which one we do. Oh, no. Actually it does. We have better tools. so this ritual is actually a lot better for us. We wanted something of moth, so we can kind of put that in to see. Do grail. We do actually have, oh, you know, an instrument. So this isn't strong enough, and this doesn't count because it's a it's like an ingredient. But we have a mask, so instead of using that, we could do something like this, and this will give us moth and grail. We've gotten rid of our depression and fascination, so that's good. Winter, so they're doing the winter one right now. We might as well max the one out. Then I think we're doing the curse, so maybe we actually just do the funds right now that I think about it, and do the 50-50, because we want to make sure we have 2 spaces available to put in the get rid of the curse. No. See, now we're going to see what we need to actually advance. We also have a rebellious spirit we need to kind of throw away. We should keep reading our books. So we need money. So we're using kind of rare ingredients to increase our fire, to burn our flesh. So most of the things we need. Okay, so for the curse, lantern or moth, let's get some of our moth people in. We'll need kind of ingredients. One of them is these salts that we can only get through the spider door, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've done this. And eventually we have to kind of do a ritual with a very high amount of... What are they doing? Oh no, they are doing the dead. We actually have a pretty good... We already have 7, so we might as well throw in the last person of moth. Oh no, we have 13 moth too. Nope, we can do this one. We have 13 moth and now max winter. We can do a ritual. I really wish... can we do this? This is not strong enough for the instrument. Oh, it's broken too. Well, we should try and repair that. So, a person of... not knock, a forge is what we need. But knock is a way to open doors, so they can, you know, get us some things. What else? So we do want to summon something. What can we do with you? Winter? Oh, voiceless dead? Yeah, we'll do one of those. And because you can put like so many people in, you can have like this giant group of summons that just keep going on expeditions. And you like speak to one to hold it until a spot's open, or like paint it. So we'll throw the money in. We have our maxed out on curses. We should actually look to upgrade potentially our winter lore so we can upgrade our winter people. throw in one more dollar, although they won't need it. Really? Aspect of winter. He failed. He wasn't injured, which is very good. Of course we get the notoriety. Might as well keep our summonings going. So, forge. I like these smoky things because they're pretty good in moth. And moth gets rid of evidence, so as we get investigated, we can send that minion to go and destroy it. And there's a lot of good challenges. The other thing is the lantern. Okay, so we want someone to forge. We should be able to fix this, so they can try and fix this mirror and we get a full one. And the mirror is also very important because there are more doors. We can go through more doors, but the spider's door is the last one we can physically enter through. Kind of like in our dreams. It's a little like, I don't know how it's supposed to be going. Actually, whoops, I wanted to put the spider door in. So we have to kind of find another way. And one of the ways is with a mirror. And the idea is our reflection goes through the door. Okay, so we've gotten some more items. This teaches us a language, so we definitely want to make use of it. Another item of Grail, but this one's actually a tool. Another book. We actually don't know this language. Ooh, and we have a very, very strong aspect of edge. We might as well continue. Keep our summonings by having them go on expeditions. We don't have anything we can summon. Did that for vitality. And now I need to pay for like the special tools. We need actual money that can be used in the occult world. And we'll see if we have, I think we have the lantern knowledge. We have a pretty high one to try and go find the next door. Ooh, yes. I like those ruptures. So if we ascend, we can go to the Peacock door. 2 of depression. And we now have a mirror. It's also a pretty good aspect of lantern. What do they need? Edge or winter? Lantern or knock. So we did very poorly of this. We might as well put our winter people, even though I kind of really want to see if we can't actually upgrade one of you. No. I think if we get the lore up, we could. So that's fine. We need, but we could summon something of winter and edge. Yes. That's like both of what we kind of want. Oh wait, no, that's for the same one. We would still need someone of lantern or knock, especially because we don't have anyone who's amazing at knock. None of the like there is one of the summons, and it's a weird one that I think has knock, but none of them really have knock to them, so we should have actually summoned something of lantern. We're progressing through the doors. We have another one. And we can go through this one. Generally, because this one's very expensive, and I'll end it like after we go through the store. You do it for the very, very powerful aspects you can get from it. Oh, let's get the translate from. Throw it a little bit. You need knock. Rebellious spirit, we definitely want to make sure we send you back. You can use passion too. I don't think it's worth it. They can cause a lot of trouble if they get free. I think you're supposed to have a good chance of kind of capturing them, but I'm never lucky. Our rival is causing problems. Put some more funds in. And so we can get a very good aspect. So I'll just grab that. And now if we want to go again, we need to fix our mirror like we did before. I mean, we have a bronze. We might as well do that. But the other doors are much, much harder to actually go through, so we won't be able to do that as often. Oh, this is a new kind of language for us to learn. We've unlocking higher level books. And we'll end it here. Like I said, we've gone through the Peacock store. And this is Furnace Lycon doing Cultist Simulator. We're starting getting closer. We've unlocked, I think these are all the doors. Now we just need to finish our thing of power and not die. Oh gosh. I need to solve that first before I end it, because I was not paying attention to that. And this is being used. Okay. Like I said, the two ways you do it is through these two. We have just enough time. This will finish, we'll have 30 seconds, so it'll be 51 seconds. We'll get a happiness, it'll be pulled in with the opium, so we should be fine there. I'm just gonna do it now so I don't forget. The other way is you can go here and hope you get happiness. It's not guaranteed. To the bronze. I need to pause it right when this ends. It's paused. Opium, 30 seconds, 2 seconds. Whoosh. It's all that work and we would die to depression. Which is, would go with our cult, though. The end of things. Did he advance? He did. So we are racing him. If he ascends higher, so he's on 5, we're on 4. It's something to kind of worry about. We've also succeeded, so I can organize this between, and the opium saves our life. This is Furnace Lycon. We're playing Cultist Simulator. We're trying to now ascend. We have a good amount of knowledge, very powerful artifacts. Now we just need to reforge our body. I'll see you guys in the next episode. This is Furnace Lycon signing out.